Why are there not more people talking about the strategic locations of US Africom bases and the valuable minerals found in these regions? Tonight, we're peeling back the layers on a subject that often remains in the shadows, the intricate web connecting American military presence across the African continent and the immense natural resources that lie beneath its soil. It's a story of geopolitics, security, and economics, all playing out on a continent that is rapidly shaping the 21st century. We'll be examining specific locations, understanding their strategic military value, and simultaneously exploring the significant mineral deposits that characterize these very same areas. The presence of U.S. Africa Command, or Africom, is often framed in terms of counter-terrorism, regional stability, and partnership building. These are undoubtedly critical aspects. But is there more to the story? As we journey across the continent from the Horn of Africa to the Sahel, and further south, a pattern begins to emerge. The placement of these crucial outposts frequently aligns with regions of considerable geological wealth. We're talking about gold, uranium, titanium, rare earth elements, and diamonds. Minerals that are vital not just to global industry, but to modern technology, and by extension, to national security interests worldwide. Our goal here is not to draw simple conclusions, but to present the facts, to connect the dots, and to encourage a deeper understanding of the multifaceted interests at play. What are the implications of this convergence? How does the pursuit of security objectives intersect with the silent yet powerful allure of these natural riches? Join us as we embark on this critical examination, seeking clarity on a topic that deserves our full attention. We aim to provide you with a comprehensive overview, fostering a more informed perspective on America's role in Africa and the continent's invaluable contributions to the global resource landscape. Our first stop is Camp Lemonnier in Djibouti, a small nation with an outsized strategic importance. This former French Foreign Legion outpost has become the cornerstone of U.S. Africom operations in the Horn of Africa, a region fraught with complexity and vital shipping lanes. Its location offers unparalleled access to monitor and respond to developments in Somalia, Yemen, and across the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. The base itself is a sprawling facility, a hub for intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance missions, and a launch pad for critical operations. It represents America's most significant and enduring military footprint on the continent, a clear signal of long-term strategic commitment to this pivotal part of the world. But beyond the geopolitical chessboard, the land itself, and the broader region it influences, holds significant mineral wealth. While Djibouti's own mineral exports are modest, the surrounding Horn of Africa is known for deposits of gold, a timeless store of value and a critical component in electronics. Furthermore, tantalum, often found in coltan ore, is another key mineral present in the wider region. Tantalum is indispensable for producing capacitors used in smartphones, laptops, and other high-tech devices. The demand for these minerals is consistently high, making their sources a point of considerable international interest and, at times, contention. The presence of a major military installation like Camp Lemonnier in such a resource-proximate area inevitably raises questions about the interplay between security and economic considerations. While the stated mission is to promote stability and counter extremist threats, the enhanced security and logistical infrastructure also create a more predictable environment. This stability, however tenuous, can be seen as conducive to the exploration and potential exploitation of these valuable resources, not necessarily by the U.S. directly, but by international actors who benefit from the regional security umbrella that such a base can provide. Understanding this nexus is key to grasping the full scope of U.S. engagement in the Horn. We now journey west to Niger, a landlocked nation in the heart of the Sahel, a region facing immense challenges from climate change to violent extremism. Here, the United States has invested heavily in Niger Air Base 201 near Agadez. This facility has become a critical hub for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance or ISR operations across a vast and often ungoverned expanse of West Africa. Equipped with drones and other advanced surveillance technology, Air Base 201 provides vital eyes in the sky, monitoring militant groups and supporting the operations of partner nations in the G5 Sahel force. Its strategic importance cannot be overstated in the fight against groups affiliated with Al-Qaeda and ISIS. Niger, however, is not just a critical location for security operations, it is also one of the world's leading producers of uranium. For decades, mines in northern Niger, particularly around the towns of Arlit and Akuta, have supplied a significant portion of the global demand for this radioactive element, which is essential for nuclear power generation and, of course, has military applications. French companies have historically dominated the uranium mining sector in Niger, but the strategic value of this resource is recognized globally. The control and security of these uranium supplies are of paramount concern to international powers. The development and operation of Airbase 201, therefore, exists within this context of significant mineral wealth. While the primary mission is counterterrorism, the enhanced surveillance and security presence in a country so rich in uranium inevitably contributes to the stability and protection of these strategic assets. Is it a direct objective? Perhaps not explicitly stated, but the overlap is undeniable. The ability to monitor vast swaths of territory where these resources are extracted and transported provides an implicit layer of oversight, ensuring that these critical supplies do not fall into the wrong hands, and that the broader environment remains stable enough for their continued extraction. Chapter 3: Coastal Vigilance, Manda Bay and Kenya's Titanium and Rare Earths. Our focus now shifts to East Africa, specifically to Manda Bay in Kenya. This cooperative security location, also known as Camp Simba, is situated on the coast, providing a strategic foothold for U.S. and Kenyan forces. Its primary role involves supporting counterterrorism operations, particularly against groups like Al-Shabaab operating in neighboring Somalia, and bolstering maritime security in the Indian Ocean. The base facilitates training exercises, intelligence sharing, and provides a forward operating location for rapid response missions. Its position is crucial for monitoring activities along the Somali border and protecting Kenya's own coastal integrity from transnational threats. Kenya, while known for its vibrant tourism and agricultural sectors, is also a country with growing significance in the mineral world. It possesses substantial deposits of titanium ores, specifically ilmenite and rutile, which are vital for producing strong, lightweight titanium metal used in aerospace, medical implants and paints. Beyond titanium, Kenya has also seen increased exploration and discovery of rare earth elements. These 17 elements like neodymium and dysprosium are absolutely critical for modern technologies, including permanent magnets in wind turbines and electric vehicles, as well as in defense applications and consumer electronics. The global demand for a stable supply of rare earths, outside of existing dominant producers, is immense. The presence of a U.S. military facility like Manda Bay, dedicated to enhancing regional security, operates in a country actively developing these strategic mineral sectors. Improved security in coastal regions and border areas can indirectly benefit the safe exploration, extraction, and transportation of these valuable commodities. While the base's mandate is clearly focused on counterterrorism and partner capacity building, the broader stability it aims to foster contributes to an environment where Kenya can more effectively develop its natural resource potential. The connection might be indirect, but the stabilizing influence of such a presence in a resource-rich area is a factor worth considering in the larger geopolitical equation. Chapter 4: Sahelian Crossroads, Ouagadougou and Burkina Faso's Gold. We return to the Sahel, this time to Burkina Faso and its capital, Ouagadougou. For years, the United States maintained a significant logistical and operational presence here, supporting a range of activities across West Africa. While the nature of this presence has evolved, particularly given recent political instability, Ouagadougou has long served as a key cooperative security location, facilitating intelligence sharing, training programs, and acting as a hub for various counter-terrorism efforts in the region, including the Trans-Sahara Counter-Terrorism Partnership. Its central location made it an important node for addressing the complex security challenges spreading across the Sahel. Burkina Faso itself is one of Africa's leading gold producers, and the fourth largest on the continent. Gold mining is a hugely significant part of its economy, contributing substantially to export revenues and providing employment both through large-scale industrial mines and a vast network of artisanal and small-scale mining operations. The country's geology is rich in Birimian greenstone belts, which are highly prospective for gold deposits. This mineral wealth has attracted considerable international investment in the mining sector, making gold a cornerstone of Burkina Faso's economic aspirations, despite the security challenges it faces. The strategic importance of a U.S. operational footprint, even a fluctuating one, in a major gold-producing nation facing significant security threats, is clear. Stability is paramount for the continued operation of multi-million-dollar mining investments and the revenue streams they generate. While U.S. efforts have been geared towards countering violent extremist organizations that threaten the state and its people, a secondary effect of such engagement is the potential safeguarding of economic assets, including the gold sector. The nexus of security, governance challenges, and valuable resources like gold creates a complex dynamic where external security partnerships play a subtle but important role in the broader economic landscape. Chapter 5. Indian Ocean Anchor, Diego Garcia, and Southern Africa's Diamonds. Though not geographically on the African continent, the naval support facility on Diego Garcia, a British territory in the central Indian Ocean, plays an undeniable and pivotal role in supporting U.S. strategic interests and operations that extend into eastern and southern Africa. This isolated atoll is a massive air and naval base, a logistical linchpin that allows the U.S. to project power and respond to crises across a vast expanse, including the waters off the African coast and the continent itself. Its runways can accommodate the largest military aircraft, and its port can service naval fleets, making it an indispensable asset for long-range missions. Looking towards southern Africa, a region within Diego Garcia's extensive operational reach, we find some of the world's most significant diamond resources. Countries like Botswana, South Africa, Angola, and Namibia are globally renowned for their vast diamond mines, producing a substantial percentage of the world's gem quality and industrial diamonds. The diamond trade has historically been a major economic driver for these nations, shaping their development and at times being a source of conflict. The strategic importance of these diamond reserves, both economically and symbolically, remains incredibly high on the global stage. The connection between Diego Garcia's capabilities and the mineral wealth of southern Africa is one of overarching strategic influence rather than direct proximity. The base ensures the U.S. can maintain a strong presence in the Indian Ocean, safeguarding vital sea lanes through which many resources, including those from southern Africa, are transported. It provides a powerful deterrent and a rapid response capability that contributes to regional stability, which in turn is essential for the uninterrupted flow of valuable commodities like diamonds. While not a forward operating base on African soil, Diego Garcia's strategic umbrella is a critical component of the security architecture that underpins access and stability in resource-rich regions like southern Africa. Outro: the unseen intersections, reflecting on power, presence, and resources. As we have journeyed across Africa, from the Horn to the Sahel down to the Indian Ocean's strategic outposts, a complex picture has emerged. The strategic placement of U.S. Africom bases and associated facilities often coincides with regions of significant mineral wealth. This is not necessarily to suggest a singular resource-driven motive behind every deployment, as the security challenges across the continent are undeniably real and demand attention. However, to ignore the profound economic undercurrents and the strategic value of these minerals would be to see only part of the story, a disservice to understanding the full spectrum of interests at play. The pursuit of stability, the fight against extremism, and the building of partner capacity are the stated goals, and they are vital. Yet stability also creates an environment more conducive to the exploration, extraction, and secure transit of valuable natural resources. Resources that are increasingly critical to the global economy and to the technological advancements that define our modern world. Gold, uranium, titanium, rare earth elements, diamonds. These are not just commodities. They are pillars of industry, technology, and in some cases, national power. The intricate dance between military strategy and resource geography is a constant in international relations. Understanding this intersection is crucial for a nuanced perspective on U.S. foreign policy in Africa, and indeed on the continent's own developmental trajectory. The questions are many and the answers are rarely simple. What does this mean for African sovereignty? How are local populations impacted? And what are the long-term geopolitical implications? Thanks for joining us on this exploration of U.S. Africom bases and the mineral wealth of their locations. Stay tuned for more insightful content.